Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Saturday night, and we are live and in effect. And as I report to you from behind this plastic microphonic device, I just want to say, hey, might as well be spontaneous. So I thought we'd come on here and say hello to everybody. Hope everybody is doing well, and wasn't on terribly long last night, so I thought I'd make up for it tonight. Those of you who wish to join us here, we've got the Global Warmer first and foremost. Yes, good to see you, sir. He is here with a thumbs up. I appreciate that, sir. Yes, indeed. Welding and listening. Very cool. That's awesome. Man, he's welding, working with metal. Yes, indeed. There's the Global Warmer working with some metal, listening to us here. And we are going to commence to getting underway with this live stream. Yes, indeed. See who we have here. We've got, let me see here. This thing will tell us 5 of us watching. I did make a little mention on the old community tab thing. I'm trying to make more use of that as of lately, but nonetheless, there's where we are at. Good to see Coins A to Z. Good to see you. All right. And let's get over here and get down to the bottom of some of these comments, see what people have been saying here today. Good day to Rob Reiner from Australia. Welcome, good to see you. The Treasure Seeker, Roland Leopold is here. Dennis Niemeyer is here. So is a blind Silver Stacker. Welcome, one and all. Glad you guys are here. Yes, indeed. We're going to just go through some comments, see what you guys are saying about some of the most recent videos that I've posted, and just interact and have a good time here as we do. All right. Very, very good. Let's get back to the bottom of this. All right. And also, while I get to the bottom of this, let me tell you about something else. Hoosier Stacker is a channel here on YouTube who does a great service to the community with his live streams and also his famous Saturday night bingo. It's in its second version of it now, second season, if you will. And it's happening right now. The pre-show is happening now. And so I'm not going to be on too late, but I wanted to make you guys aware of that. I'll probably head over there for a little bit after this is over. So I hope you will check out Hoosier Stacker. Yes, indeed, on YouTube. If one of my moderators can maybe post a link to his channel, that would be great. You guys are wonderful. And let's get down to the bottom of this. We're near the bottom. Yes, indeed. Saturday greetings to you. Try again. And good to see Roger Shue says India story was cool. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, my friend. Way Deep Inside is here. Freedom Fighter is here for the first time. Thank you, Freedom Fighter. Good to see you. And Brian is here. Good to see all you guys. Thank you for being here. Always appreciate new viewers. Yes, indeed. And Mark B is here as well. Let's get down. We're almost down to the nitty gritty. And nonetheless, very good. Sip of coffee. Thank you, Joe Nev. Yes, indeed. Good to be here. Got to get a sip of coffee here. It's some nice English coins that Brian bought today. That's good. Donald in New Mexico is here as well. Yes, indeed. Good to see you, sir. So let's get over here. We're going to get down to the bottom of these comments. We're almost there. We can't go too much further. All right. Yes, indeed. Send out a little like to Hoosier Stacker, please. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, indeed. Those thumbs up are appreciated as we march through here. We're almost at the bottom. Let's see here. Come on. We're going to go through these relatively quickly. A lot of shorter comments here. Let's see. Why is this? Man, that's crazy. Some of these I missed yesterday. They only selectively load these comments. It's crazy. I don't know why this is the case, but it does appear to be. So there's a lot of stuff that I should have gotten yesterday, but I didn't. Because it didn't show up when I went through this thing. Because, yeah, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. So now here's some from 2 days ago, which I missed. All right, good to see Fish is here. That's another channel you guys should check out. He's got some great videos. Check out the Fish channel. Yes, indeed. The one and the only. All right. Let's see here. I think we're going to have a stopping point here. I think we're going to Bono Mark. Let's start with his. He says the following. Bonjour, Sal. I am on holiday. I couldn't watch some of your videos lately. Hey, I just appreciate any time you do give to the channel, and I appreciate you watching. Understand life gets in the way, so hey, I appreciate you. Hope you're enjoying your holiday. I know things are bad right now, but me, I was in Cancun and a flight to Miami tomorrow. Here's some news for another video. India is launching its own pricing agency for gold physical in India. It's supposed to open on 29th of July. Actually, I just did a video about that just now. Yes, indeed, Bonomark, and so we'll see what happens for gold. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. Cybercurrent Twitcher is here, the great Cybercurrent Twitcher. Thank you so much. And Melbourne Stacker is here. It has been a while. Hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for the super chat. He says, I've been stuck working out in the Aussie bush. It's good to be back in civilization to catch up. Thank you, sir. All right. Working hard in the Aussie bush. Thank you, my friend. And I'm going to give you 8 push-ups for that. Yes, indeed. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Let's make it happen. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. For those of you just new here, for every dollar donated via Super Chat, it is 1 push-up. Every dollar donated by PayPal, friends and family, is 2 push-ups. All right. Very good. Evil Cowboy is here. JVF is here. Good to see you. All right. And welcome. We got the fake from Donald in New Mexico. He originated the fake on every line. Let's see here. We've got John Bethia says, when inflation is high and jobs are being lost at a high rate, we have been in a recession for a while. With the U.S. dollar coming home in mass, I would say we are close to depression, just my opinion, for being around 75 years. So you've got some experience on your belt and seeing what's happened through it. So we'll see. John, wow, man, I tell you what. Hoosier Stacker says, wonderful interview, Sal. Good job. Thank you so much. And Hoosier Stacker, again, is live. And we'll be doing his bingo tonight. So check out Hoosier Stacker's channel. Yes, indeed. Good stuff over there for the Hoosier Stacker Silver Bingo. And Terry79 is here. Good to see Terry. Welcome. Good to see you. And Addicted to Minis and Loving it says, fun interview, Sal. Monument Metal is the go-to for one of my good stacker buddies. They swear by them. I piggyback on their orders pretty often. Well, that's great, Addicted. Yes, indeed. And you've shown some really cool stuff on your channel, too. Addicted to Minis and Loving it. That's great. Truthful Troll is here. He's here for everybody else but me. All right. Good to see you. All right. Hick Billy is here. Good to see all you guys. James Smith is here, too. James Smith, welcome. And we have got Aaron Krause. I believe the U.S. Mint's holding back because the American population doesn't trust the government, and they don't want the public to lose confidence in the Fed, so they're trying to strong-arm us to stick to paper. Yes, it very well could be. That's a good point. No IQ, thank you so much, No IQ. Whoa, very kind of you. $20 super chat from No IQ, the one and the only. Appreciate you, my friend. And hello, Silver Ghost. Good evening, America from Zardoz. And we are going to do 20 push-ups for No IQ, making me work on a Saturday afternoon. You are the man. Thank you, No IQ. Let's get some blood flowing. Maybe Donald in New Mexico will say real on this one. Let's see here. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Yeah. All right. Yes, indeed. Very, very good. All right. Nice. Thank you. And hello, John Shank. Good to see you. Okay. Terry is heavily medicated. Yes, she is. All right. Let's see here. All right. Richard C. He says here, what's he got to say on this interview I did with Monument Metals? The following. With Gold Eagles, LCSs do not have to hold it or fill out paperwork. That goes to the government. Sal, I thought you knew that. This is the premium. This is why the premium is higher for Eagles and other gold. The LCS has to hold the file paperwork with the potential to have a drop in price. Thanks, Sal. You were the one that turned me on to Monument Metals, my go-to bullion place now. Well, here's the thing. Right, they don't have to fill out paperwork for the government, but that's why the premiums are so high, right? Because there's a heavy demand for them. But the benefits of not having to pay taxes on those, or fill out a 1099, does not outweigh the benefit of the premiums rising. In other words, you're better off buying other silver or gold than American Eagles right now. Yes, indeed. That's really the bottom line. The premiums are just too high on them. It's insane. People are getting raped. And the U.S. Mint's charging now $3 a silver eagle right now. They've upped their price again. I'm not sure. I talked to Jonathan a little bit offline, and he said that. I don't know if it was in this interview, in this portion of the interview or not, but anyways. Very good. All right, yes, so they are charging crazy premiums. But anyways, very good. All right. Yes, indeed. Hello to all of you. Chris in Virginia is here. Welcome. And Think for Yourself is here. Yes, indeed. I hope you're enjoying the golf. Is he still there? Yes, indeed. All right. Gentle Madness says, it's been my experience, Bold Hero, Liberty Coin, tend to list the lowest spot prices. AppMax, SD Bullion, Bullion Exchange, JM Bullion, and Provident almost always list higher spot prices. Yes. To me, that's a little disingenuous. I don't like that they do that. Listing higher spot price, they pad them. And I know some of the explanations, and we talked about that in this video. Liquid Electrum. I think the mint is broke and having problems with production. It sure feels like they know something we don't. Lots of unknowns in today's world. May the brave and smart prosper. Keep stacking. Well, sooner or later, they've got to get something in order. Maybe get another authorized blank producer. We'll see. Yes, indeed. All right. Coins A to Z. If the rumors are true, the more people come to your live streams and interact with Sal's gals and then come to hear you. I think so, too. We need more Sal's gals to be here to draw the viewers in. I think you're right. There you go. Think for yourself. It's the physical price. Yeah, that's right. Still a beast bum. Yep, I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right. Very true. Okay, let's see here. Jason Mare. Why don't buy Silver Eagles? Mainly the premiums are too high. I'm going to actually be doing a video about that very, very soon. So stay tuned, Jason, and I'll answer that question more fully as to why Jonathan says not to buy Silver Eagles and why I am agreeing with him completely. Very good. All right. All right, very good. And James Smith is getting more coffee to slurp, too. I'm going to slurp a little bit here, too. Just for the sake of James Smith. Yes, indeed. Welcome, one and all. Glad you guys are here. Cheap Laugh Kennedy is here. Honest Value is here. Sells Eagles for $4 over spot. Doesn't have many, but he doesn't pump up the premiums. That is amazing, Honest Value, that they're selling them for $4 over. That must be older ones. But anyways, let's see here. Melbourne Stacker. If you're in Australia, they'd be called Sal Slappers. There you go. That's right, Melbourne. All right, and it is true. Terry speaks the truth here. I really need her more than she needs me. That's right. So I've got to capitulate. I've got to make it seem like that. Really, she's just I've got to try to pretend that Terry doesn't matter to me. But in reality, it's a mind game, and I can't live without her. I need her more than she needs me at this point. Okay, whoa. All right, the place that I bought the 2022 AGE is now offering one graded for $17.99. Okay, saw the ad last night. All right, wow. Is it MS70 again? So they're still kind of doing those lost leaders. That's a global coin, I think is what that's called. Interesting. I think it's only one per customer, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if I could take advantage of that again. But yes, indeed. I actually was able to take and make that work for me because I'm not big about graded coins. But rather than break it out of the slab, I went ahead and sold it for a premium to one of my local coin dealers and ended up buying I did a video on it, ended up buying a high relief Gold Eagle, Gold Double Eagle. Yes, yes, indeed. All right, let's move back up here again. We've got well-rounded wild ones. Oh, hey, I like that name, by the way. This is what he says. If you go to the trouble and expense to purify gold away from the base metal, then leave it pure. The eagle is lucky the buffalo didn't come first. Yeah, it's actually a good point. Yeah, who wins? Gold eagle versus gold buffalo, who wins? That's right, exactly. Yeah, and that's true. As far as bullion coins, the eagle really is lucky the buffalo didn't come first, because I think the purity, I think that one would have won and the eagle would not be as well. And you can look even on this thumbnail, you can see the difference in color between the two. The whole reason why they made 22 karat gold coins is to spend and to handle them. But most people don't handle their bullion. Very rarely does that happen. So yes, it does add a little strength. There is a full ounce of gold in a gold eagle, but there's something about that bright yellow color of pure gold I think is quite attractive. But, you know, the gold eagle is attractive too, so people have their differences. Sergeant Gold is here. Finding Kino is here. Welcome. Good to see you guys. Louis Silver says, a really refreshing interview. You've got my business. He's always seemed to be pretty stand-up. I'm pretty, will answer any question. But, you know, a couple of years ago I did interview several bullion dealers, and they were all pretty open and honest. I asked some fairly tough questions too. I would love to do that again. It seems like those are the ones that get all the views. But when I was interviewing bullion dealers, I didn't get nearly the amount of views that some of the ones do these days. It's crazy how things change. All right, very good. And let's march on through here. GETX says, Monument Metals has almost always had the best price on fractional gold this past year whenever I bought. I can't tell you how many times people have told me, hey, check out the deals that Monument has on quarter-ounce gold eagles. Yeah, it's pretty amazing, pretty remarkable. All right, very good. And somehow there is no gold or silver shortage yet. They can't produce any. That makes no sense. Well, Theta Phoenix, here's how it is. It's a bottleneck in production. Getting the blanks has been a big difficulty. It's a manufacturing bottleneck more than anything else. It's not a shortage of silver. Yes, indeed. All right, think for yourself. The only way he stacks silver is in the form of American gold eagles. That's right, because there is, what, 3% silver in those. So really, he is still stacking silver. That's actually a very good point. Eagle Steve is coming to us from Wisconsin. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Do I handle my junk? I do handle my junk. It's positioned appropriately inside, for sure. Nothing's hanging out, so it's all good. And we've got the ready or cannot. While the idiots are busy printing wildly, I'm busy exchanging the printed toilet paper for real stuff. All right, there you go. Yes, indeed. Get it while it's good. Ah, yeah. MDH says, great informational video. I appreciate that. And I looked at my records and purchased from Monument Metals in September 2020. Silver Eagle purchase. Yes, I made a Silver Eagle purchase from them as well then. That's right. All right. Big J says, I almost only buy from local coin and bullion shops. His prices are often equal or better than the price from the big gold dealer that you hear advertised. Yes, indeed. That's right. And a lot of times you can find some good deals at your local coin shop. Other times, not so much. I've had some of my local coin dealers have way inflated prices on some products. You just have to know what you're looking for and be able to shop around and look for the best deal out there. It's really that simple. It's not rocket scientist, especially if you're just a pure stacker. In fact, if you're a pure stacker, it's very simple. Me, I'm not. I'm kind of a collector, and although I'm giving up one major area of collecting, a big announcement video I did just yesterday, actually. And we'll get to that here in a moment. Big J says, government comes knocking. So unfortunately, to have had that canoe accident last week, all my guns and gold and silver and all the things that the government thinks I shouldn't have fell in. Curse the luck, that's right. Well, at least it's a canoe and not a boat. No IQ says here, wow, talk about timing. I purchased 3 of your 2-ounce rounds yesterday with the capsules. I can't wait till they get here. As for interest, I don't keep enough money in the bank to collect any interest. So no big loss for me or gain for them. Great video. There you go. And thank you so much, sir. I appreciate that. And very kind of you. And that's another example of silver that you should not buy if you want to be a pure stacker. It's only for fun. It is on sale now. They did cut the premiums back, but nonetheless, with a little bit of increase in silver prices, they've gone up a little bit. All right, very good. And let's do here. Michael Gray thinks it's fun to stack and collect. I do too. It is fun. I like collecting and stacking. I'm going to be shifting my collecting strategy. I've already got another kind of collecting strategy that I've done, and I may do a video on it because I think I've completed that collection. If anything else comes from it, I'd be surprised, but you never can know. Stranger things have happened. Justin Sartain, the one and the only, says the following: stacking gold. Yeah, he's kind of shifted more towards gold as I have as well. It's helping me to not worry about price fluctuations. It's like a warm blanket. I will get more of both, but super overweight in gold. There you go. That's kind of what I'm doing as well, too. Definitely much more concentration on gold. Even with this year, where I have bought more silver than I have any other year in my lifetime. Crazy. Let's see here. Terry has a voodoo doll with your name on it, and give it a taco to stab with a silver knife. Does your silver taco hurt? It does hurt a little bit. I do feel those jabs that she gives me. It's insane in the membrane. Yes, indeed. But I do slurp coffee, and that makes me feel better. And protects me from the slurpage, or from the stabbage. All right, JM Unleashed, great interview. I agree with supporting the independent dealers. It sounds like he is concerned that premiums will rise as the industry consolidates. I think that is a pretty safe bet, and yes, I do agree. That's a valid concern, for sure. All right. Spokane Silver Stacker, who's got a great channel, too, you should check out, says the following. I doubt this will work. Do they have enough gold coins to actually help their hyperinflation? I wouldn't be interested in this thing. As a collector or as a stacker, would rather spend my money on something more liquid, such as a gold eagle. Yes, indeed, I understand. It's just interesting how they're using it. My guess is there's not enough people in country to afford it. But who knows? You never know. Yes, indeed. Okay. All right, very good. All right, thank you so much. Hey, thank you. Jeffrey Jackson is joining us here. Thank you, sir. Platinum Gnome is here. Silver will go to the moon the moment Elon launches a contract bar in one of his rockets. There you go. Yes, indeed. All right. Where are we at? Let's go over here. We've got Mingo54 says, this confirms what I have concluded from my own research. Being retired, I have to be careful how I spend the fiat that I get from the government. Thanks out for your diligence. Multitude of thanks. Thank you, Mingo. Yep, if you're in retirement, that means you have likely a fixed income unless you find a side hustle. So understandable indeed. Spokane Silver Stacker says, lots of stuff in play here. You did a great job breaking it down for us. So thank you so much. This is the Fed raise rates. This is big news. I've only seen this one article we're talking about it, but China infiltrating the Federal Reserve is a big deal. The fact that it's being actively discussed in Senate committees is something else that should trouble us and alarm us all. But yes, indeed. But apparently, I don't know. All right. Silver Honda. I wanted Silver Spot to stay under $20 so I can buy silver for under $30. Now I won't be able to buy silver American Eagles for under $30, and I won't buy them for over $30. Just bank the cash in my gold envelope. There you go. Well done. That's a good way to be agile in this, for sure, Silver Honda. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good as we march ahead here. Sheep Network Now is here. Yes, this is where the cool kids are. Good to see Coin Sense and Nonsense. Been a while. Hope you're doing well. And John Bethia, silver's my game and winning is my aim. There you go. All right. We shall see. And it's not even really so much about winning. It's about preservation. Should be the goal, right? You know what I mean? In the long term. Yes, indeed. Very, very good. Very good. All right. We've got Savage Stacker says, nice to see metals move, but I don't think it's going to hold up long. Maybe if they finally admit they're in a recession, they will go up and hold. Yes, and it was kind of amazing to see them go up a little bit here last week. That was something else. Yes, indeed. I don't expect inflation miracles out of this late rate hike. Recession is almost a guarantee, whether they like to admit it or not. And indeed, that's exactly what happened. We are in a technical inflation or a recession for sure. Okay. And let's see here. Roger Metcalf says, I bought a 1 kilo bar of silver just before the rise. What a lump of silver they are. They sure are. Well, Roger, I've been stacking for quite a while, and this is the first year that I've bought kilos. So it's pretty crazy, but I did it. I made it happen. I bought the kilos. Yes, indeed. Very good. And Oregon Matrix 1111 says, Silver Eagles probably be the easiest to barter with when it comes down to it. I don't know. I think with these premiums the way they are, that's going to be unlikely because you're not going to get those premiums back on the secondary market. At least not to the extent. There's a wider gap between the premiums you pay and the what you get. Even if they are paying $3-4 over spot, you're still paying $12 over spot or something like that. It's crazy. Jason King, new buyers, of course, be excited and always buy what turns you on. At least be aware that gold and silver don't care. Buy cheap, boring, and ugly when the price is right. There you go. When the price is right, buy that ugly silver. Exactly. Very good. All right. Gabby says, done buying U.S. Mint products. Plenty of other options. There you go. Exactly right. Very true. Silver King says, I'm surprised that the scammers didn't blacklist you yet. They don't seem very smart for sure. Very nicely done. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, we had fun with this one. Yes, indeed. And they keep calling me. In fact, before this scammer calls in, literally within a half an hour, I got 7 calls before I went live. All right, very good. I'm going to have me a piece of chocolate, dark chocolate here, and suck on it while you guys are here. That's what I'm going to do. Why? Just because I like to. I feel like it. Is that okay? Is that okay with you guys? Press 1 if it's okay if I suck on this piece of dark chocolate, okay? Let me know what you think. You will determine if I should suck on this dark chocolate or not. Press 1 if you think I should. There is no other option. Do not press 2. Do not go past go. Go directly to chew on the chocolate or suckle on it, okay? All right. Think for yourself. The APs are paying $3 over spot now for ASCs. They upped it again. I got that news from Monument Metals. $3, $3 a pop. I like the dark chocolate. There you go. All right. That's right. Very good. No nibbling, only suckage. There is no 2, so I will ignore the 2s. That means that this is a rigged poll, right? Okay. There's only one option. There's only one vote in this. And that is, in fact, you know what? Well, I'm going to do this here. Should cost 10 push-ups. All right, very good. All right, let's see. All right, let's move here. Silver Heist says, great interview, Sal. Some good newsy topics covered as well as the general topics. Thank you, Silver Heist. Appreciate it. Have a little fun with this one. All right, yes, indeed. Very good. And we've got Sniffin' Poots. Seems like gold's been tracking the NASDAQ lately when it goes up and goes up, and when it goes down, gold goes down. Yeah, there's sometimes some correlation there. I haven't really tracked it, but yes, in the S&P, I think there was a much greater correlation. Matt Bittner, no, I've not known anybody from stacking PMs who became a millionaire from stacking who made profit from. Not a single person that I know of has done that. I know there's people who have been dealers who become millionaires, but likely it's from selling coins and other stuff as well, too, but not from stacking. Tucson Bubba is here. Good to see you. All right. Welcome. Glad you're here. Good to see Leap 7N as well as JD, and CCT is still here. And we've got Silver Stealer. I like Jonathan. He has a good read on things. I've stopped buying any Eagles for some time now. I don't pay high premiums. For stacking, it's not the wisest thing to do. Yes, indeed. For pure stacking. Jeff Kone, billionaires are buying metals at a greatly and unbelievable rate. 6 months from now, metals will be hard to get. I don't know. I don't think they're going to be hard to get 6 months from now. I mean, in fact, I've never seen them really that hard to get. In general, certain products may be difficult to get, but not the metal itself. In fact, even in the interview that I did with Jonathan Swires, he said 1,000-ounce bars are relatively easy to buy, even from bullion dealers. In fact, he sold them for a while. I'm going to suckle on this chocolate. Here we go. This is good. Chuck and Plata. There's Chuck and Plata. You're one of the only. He says the following. I believe that you don't follow Bix. No, I don't. To me, he is Twilight Zone. His readings from Jenny Moonstone make my brain explode. He ties this in with JP Morgan Chase and Bank of America. These demonics pulling the strings makes me righteous anger rise. Still watching, waiting, and anticipating, and slurping. All right, there you go. Yeah, I don't follow him, so I don't know what he's saying, but I've heard he's a bit of a pumper and conspiracy theorist, so at least that's what I've heard. I don't really know, but all right. Chuck and Plata says, Alan Gold, in a personal reply, told me, Chuck, don't sell your silver. The silver train is coming in. You heard it here first. Look at that. Well, this means that Think for Yourself is going to have to give Alan Gold a hard time on next time he comments on this video. Look at this, Corn. This is what Alan Gold said. The silver train is coming in. Don't sell your silver, Chuck. That means he's betraying Corn. He's personally betraying Corn with this statement here. And I think Corn needs to give him a tongue lashing, and he needs to, you know, I don't know, block him from his channel. I'm kidding. We have a little fun with Alan Gold. It's all good. In the neighborhood. Tucson Bubba, thank you, my friend. Tucson Bubba, $5 super chat, $5 for Sal's coffee or chocolate fun. No push-up needed, but give me a slurp. Here we go. We're going to do it in stereo. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to put your headphones on. You're not going to want to miss this experience. Put the headphones on. Here we go. Thank you. Hello, Treasure Charger. Good to see you. Welcome. The Copper Train. Yes, indeed. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your headphones on. Here we go in stereo. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's some slurpage for you. For Tucson Bubba. All right, let's see here. Heather says, just ran across you, Sal, going and get in the shower with someone else this AM. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, man, a shower with somebody else. I'd rather be playing with silver. I don't know, man. It sounds like a good time with the shower. Not sure who didn't like your intro. That's why I come. All right, thank you so much. Most people like the intro. Some people hate it, but not very often. They're very good. All right. And let's see here. And we've got Savage Lee. The news that the dollar is dying is getting out. Everybody's going to want to stack up on silver. Well, it's not going to die. I can almost guarantee you that the dollar is not going to die. If there's anything that's too big to fail, it's this. What will happen, though, is they will reinvent it. They will reinvent it, I believe, with under the guise of a CBDC and probably under the auspices of the Great Reset. That'll give people new false hope for the dollar. Of course, it'll track you as well, too. And, you know, all that stuff. So it's crazy. But, I don't think it's going to die. I don't think it's going to die. But it's not good. It's not in a good standing. All right. It'll be reinvented before it dies. At least not anytime soon. I don't think it's going to die. JM Unleashed says, I really appreciate you covering these storage articles. Of course, I won't agree with your opinion on everything, but I think you are on target the vast majority of the time and hit the bullseye on this one. Well, thank you, my friend. Keep up the good work. Thanks, JM. I appreciate that. That's high praise. And again, I want to be open-minded, but to a degree. I don't like going down rabbit holes with conspiracy theories. I like to look at facts and data that support, you know, I mean, and obviously there's a lot of facts and figures that can be twisted and all around as well, too, understanding that. But nonetheless, What plays the biggest role, even with things like this happening, is a natural market forces. Very, very good. All right. All right. There you go, Matt Bittner. I like that. All right. That might be a little bit tough to film for a video. Rocky Superstar. Good morning, Sal. Got silver. There you go. Hey, Rocky. Good to see you, my friend. Department of Numismatics. Informative post. Thanks, Sal. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Department of Numismatics. You are awesome. I appreciate you, sir. All right. And Virtuous Villain says the only reason why they would sweat it is because they don't have what they say. Yeah. Well, apparently they have less of it. They're reporting less of it. Does that you saying they don't have what they're reporting at all? Well, we'd have to have some evidence that they don't, I guess, is the case, right? And then you may say, well, we need evidence that they do. And I can understand that, but hey, I don't know. It's like, who do you trust on everything? You have at some point in time, we have to have faith in some sort of data from somewhere. No way! On a Saturday night, a scammer call. Will they actually answer? Hello? It's a robocall. Hello?
Hi, this is Kate with Senior Benefits. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Automated voice message.
Okay.
I'm good. Hi, Big Lenny. Hello? Hello? Dang it. Come on. I'm good. How are you? Dang it. It doesn't look like we're going to keep it. I shouldn't have said anything after I said I'm good. Because the machine learning automated voice didn't know what to react, so it's stopped. We'll let it sit and hang out there. Kate needs some loving, that's right, Treasure Charger. Oh, now it's gone. Dang it. Crap. I just gotta go with it. Very good. Welcome to all of you. Urban D is here. Good to see you. Sergeant Gold is here with us. Kate is an automated bot. Evil Cowboy is here. Maybe we'll get another scammer call. That'd be nice. All right. I should have given her my come on voice. That's right. Hey, Aaron Krause is here. Good to see you. Yes, I responded to your comment verbally. Good to see Aaron Krause. Welcome. Good to see you. Thank you. It has been a long time. I'm glad you're here. Good to see you, Aaron. And I think we have another person in here that popped in. It's been a while too, but yes, indeed. All right. Yeah, Kate was not as nice as Sarah was she? All right. Virtuous Villain. It's pretty clear that billionaires are pulling it out and holding physical. That's what she said. They're normally shuffled around, but there is nowhere to get it. COMEX will fall first. I wouldn't be so quick to think that COMEX that's been said before that they're going to fall, but I don't think that's going to happen. And it could be that maybe something is happening. That does seem abnormal for that many months in a row. I think that was the stickler in the story that caught my eye. Jay DeBow, owning paper silver is like playing a game of musical chairs with 400 other people, and when the music stops, there's only one chair. Yes, and I would agree with you, Jay, but do not underestimate the music to keep going. That's the thing. The music it's a long orchestra, and I don't know how many movements that we've had, likely more than the number of bow movements I've had today. But nonetheless, that's where we are. Yes, indeed. All right. Yeah, I was not able to make another purchase. I wanted to try to do another purchase of silver at $20 a pop, and I couldn't make it happen. All right, very good. Let's get over here. We've got 172 Ellis House says, great coverage of the PM markets. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. I try my best to keep with the latest. Tom Larson is coming to us from Michigan. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. Good to see you, Tom Larson. Yes, indeed. Crash the COMEX is next. Then we can have crash the LBMA, right? Let's see here. All right. Gold Chick. So what you're saying, Sal, is that everyone should buy paper unallocated silver. Yeah, no. I would not. In fact, honestly, I think at this point, I'm not a financial advisor, but I would not encourage anybody to buy paper silver at this point. I just wouldn't do it. I wouldn't participate in that system. I just wouldn't. Silver Wolverine is here. He posted some great videos. Check out Silver Wolverine's channel. He's been covering the news on the auctions that the U.S. Mint is doing with those paired up first and last series. And here's one. Jamie Foxx is going back in time watching some of the old videos. Says Pimp Swiss 100-gram gold bar up close and personal. He adores his little 100-gram wealth preservers. Thank you, Jamie. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. And where are we at? All right. We've got Darren Book says they need to offer lower premium for me to even consider this. This is the world's first precious metals credit card. There we go. All right. Little Lamb is coming to us from St. George Island, Florida. Very cool. All right. DD Prepper says, excellent report, Sal. I say back up the truck. It's real money and it's on sale. One more silver squeeze will drain the vault. Well, can you imagine what would happen? Because one thing that they apparently, at least at some level, they had an effect, although very briefly, it just did not affect the price. All right, very good. Let's see here. And where are we at? DD Prepper says here, I've heard in multiple places from multiple silver experts that the bottom is in, so back up the truck while you can. We shall see. Well, the thing is, you know, I'd say anytime you buy silver, prepare for the worst, hope for the best. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. But anyways, let's see here. Let's see here. Kevin Malone says, silver, the most beautiful metal that Rolls-Royce used for the Phantom statue, is going to the moon. Just wait. All right, Kevin. I don't know. I would not expect it to go to the moon. You set your hopes up on that too much, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. All right, but thank you, Kevin, for your thoughts on that. All right, and Laughing Lion. Sal, if you take everything that has happened with silver since 2020, the question is, why is the spot price dropping? Laughing Lion, I've talked about that pretty much ad nauseum on almost every video. Yeah. So stay tuned, Laughing Lion, to the channel, or just go back and watch some of my recent videos as to why the price of silver is dropping. Gen X Collectible is here. Good to see Gen X Collectible. Welcome, welcome. All right. And I have my PayPal open, waiting for Terry to buy me out, to bribe me with $1,000, friends and family PayPal, for the wrench. Yes, indeed. It's ready and waiting for that to happen. Yes, indeed. Hello, Jason Lucktel. Welcome. Good to see you. And I also accept donations as well from Big Lenny. Big Lenny is free to PayPal me, friends and family as well. Yes, indeed. The invitation is completely open for those two. Yes, indeed. All right. Lobo Plateabo Stacker. I can clearly see the LBMA COMEX faking physical inventories are operating without physical in zombie mode by using some new trick. They are a plague. Yes, indeed. Well, that's just it. Do you trust the numbers? Do you trust the charts and graphs that are shared? What kind of trouble would they get in reporting false information or using tricks for the numbers? You know, I don't know. That's just it. What do we do? What do we trust? This video was done based off the numbers that they reported. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. Richard Metcalf says, sure sounds good for the future of those that were smart enough to build a stack. We'll see. So it's definitely getting interesting out there. It sure is. It is getting interesting indeed. Thank you, Richard Metcalf. And we've got Boris Bulliak. Says, I can't speak for anyone but myself. My TV only gets turned on to watch YouTube or play Super Nintendo. Oh, and my Blu-ray and DVD flicks. You guys are my new mainstream media. Even Tucker I watch on this platform, and no other. No ticky-tricky, no twat, no fakey book, or insta nothing. Thanks, moi. That's moi. There you go, Boris. All right, thank you, sir. I'm honored to have you here for sure. All right, very, very good. Yes, indeed. Let's see. And thank you. Silver Junkie Goldman. That is something that Terry knows why, so you can ask her. Yes, indeed. Corn says the manipulation is not going to stop those in power pump and crash markets for their personal gain, not ours. That's right. This is why we need to have other. That's I think why it's good to be able to accumulate gold and silver and think of them in terms of ounces and rather than dollars in that regard over the course of a long period of time. And by the way, I say that not necessarily saying that price doesn't matter, because it does matter for sure, but I say that for the long course of time, stack to hold, not stack to make money or sell or anything like that, because you're just taking a risk and a chance. If you're going to buy silver or gold to make money, your best bet is to go in the stock market. Really. Yes, indeed. Enron Musk. Interesting, Matt. Yeah, all right. And CCT says, I'm having a slurp. Well, listen, thank you, CCT. All right, and he's here now with us. I'm having slurp too. Very good. And Mrs. Coin Crew says, thanks for overloading my fragile squirrel brain, uncles. Hey, thank you, Mrs. Coin Crew. You are awesome. Appreciate you being here. Silita says, hang on tight. It's going to get rough. Thumbs up. There you go. Yep, it's gonna get tough. Thumbs up. Thank you, Silita. All right, the world is ending. Says the following. There is a 6-year low because they have been lying about their inventory level. Haven't you read about the recent auditing? It's known as fractional inventory. They have been trading with fake numbers. They have been cheating and are now exposed. There's a genuine demand that results in the decrease of supply. Then the price of silver will increase. For this case, a real price will be exposed very soon. With the outgoing spoofing cases in court, silver prices are going to drop around $11 an ounce pre-spoofing price. The world is ending. That doesn't make any sense, because if you believe there's this kind of trickery with the numbers and they're less than what they're saying, and they're now exposed, then wouldn't the price go way up? I kind of don't get that comment, but anyways, all right, very good. All right. We have got Donald Ross Harris. I would love to know who the buyers of the LBMA silver were and the quantities purchased. Yes, indeed. But some of that stuff is on the commitment of trading report, I believe. And I think there's 7 big banks who deal with it. And obviously, JP Morgan is one of those. But anyways, Thomas Loca, we call police. Okay. All right. Call the police. I don't think they can do anything. Abby Bella Silverstack, long time no see. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. All right, welcome. Yeah, JP Morgan's the biggest bank, so Ringo Dog says they own the CFTC. Yes, probably so. Very good. It would benefit those who sell silver to pump the price. Yep, that's right. And that's just it. That's why I caution people not to get too crazy about the price of silver, or think it's going to go to the moon. You're just setting yourself up for disappointment for that. If you're going to buy it and hold it through these times. If you want to get out, then get out at the right time. If you want to just completely get out of the markets. And that's why I say, if people don't have the stomach for silver, they should probably get out of it, right? But don't leave it. Don't get out of it until you can take some profits, at least. Or come out ahead. All right, we're good. It's good to see Aussie Alchemist. Welcome, sir. Good to see you. Troy B says, what you are saying is they sold off enough silver to basically collapse the price from 29 to 18 with only a fraction of what they own. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. It very well could be that that's what happened. Sold off a lot of it, shorted it. Is that what that is? Mm. Ah, very good. All right. Or break even. There you go, corn. Yeah, that's right. Or break even. But they got in order to break even, they have to think about what they bought it for and consider inflation. You know what I mean? And the premiums as well too, which means silver price will have to go up, up, up for them to do that, at least up considerably. Jeffrey Jackson, Terry's Wrench Fund, 1999. All right. Well, let me give you 20 push-ups for that, Jeffrey Jackson. Terry knows why she got that done there, but very good. Let's give Jeffrey Jackson. Well, I tell you what, I will make a deal. Since Jeffrey Jackson was let me do him 20 push-ups, and then we'll negotiate this thing with Terry. All right? Here we go. Here we go. 20 push-ups for Jeffrey Jackson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right. All right. Let's see. All right. Well, let's see here. Okay. There's the push-ups. Thank you, Jeffrey Jackson. See? All right. So here's the thing. So, Terry, you must make a solemn promise to me. A solemn promise, number one, that as a wrench holder, you're kind of at a level above. As a wrench holder, you are at a level above the average the average viewer here, which means there's two conditions in order to get the wrench back, and you've got to promise me that you'll hold on to these provisions. Number one is, even if you're just joking around, unless you really, really know the person, do not call them names, okay? No name calling. That's number one. Oh, hold on a second here. Hold on. Had to get rid of a spammer here. All right. Oh, thank you. All right, thank you, Tucson Bubba. So that's number one. You got to promise no name calling. Unless you really know the person and they understand what's happening. So there's that. That's number one. Number two, no more timeouts of any other channel unless somebody specifically says, time me out, Terry. All right? I finally beat CCT, and CCT is really good. And CCT is an example of a great moderator, by the way, because he'll post links for me and does a good job of getting rid of the actual spammers. But, all right, so Terry's got to write in 2 sentences for her to get the wrench back. Number one, I will not call names, any names, if I really don't know them, unless you really know the person and you're having fun with them, and they really know you, then you can have a little fun, because I'm all about free speech here, but some people took what you said the other, I guess a couple weeks ago, it's a bad thing. So that's number one. So say that sentence, and then the next thing to say is that you will not time anybody out unless they specifically ask you to be timed out, which people have said, time me out, Terry, and that's fine. And the same thing for Mark B. So we'll do that. You have to say those sentences, and actually that's the same thing, because that's why Mark B's wrench was taken as well away. Because you got to be somewhat of a standard, because some people don't get the joking around, and I think that Terry was just joking around, and that's fine. But so we got to rise to a little bit of a little higher standard. And again, I want you to have fun and feel free. But so there's that. Okay, all right. So say those 2 sentences complete, not just okay, Sal. Okay, Sal's not going to cut it, and then we'll do it. And all be good, Sal's not going to cut it either. You got to actually say the sentences. 2 sentences we're looking for. And type my name so I make sure that I see it here. Yes, indeed. Make sure I see it. Type my name out so that it's highlighted so I can say it. All right. Then we'll wrench you back, okay? All right. And we're going to wrench Mark B back as well, too, because he got it for some of the same thing as well, too. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. All right. Viper Racing, it seems to me that the premium on silver coins is terrible. The bullions only pay half of what they sell them for, so the value of silver has to increase by 100% just to break even. Yes, well, that's right, Viper Racing. That's the quandary with silver these days. Yes, indeed, it sure is. All right. Okay, all right, Terry's going to think about it. All right, well, Terry, it's in your hands now. It's in your hands now, Terry. All right, well, think about it. Let me know when you think about it. But those are the conditions. And, yes, indeed. And I'll say the same thing for Mark B as well, too. Mark B has never timed anybody out, but he did call somebody a name at one point in time. And I think he was just joking around, too, but still, it was taken the wrong way, and that person still has not come back. So, anyways. Let's see here. Very good. Even Jesus name called. He called the temple priest vipers. Well, they had it coming, right, Corn? They had it coming, for sure. Well, and I don't mind some name calling here if it's in good fun. But I just, I want this place to be a place of, well, I mean, people can have disagreements, but, hey, wait a second, we got a scammer. I bet you we can get this scammer to call me a name, right? Let's see here. Hello? Hello?
Hi, this is Kate with Senior Benefits. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Okay. I'm calling you about a new low-cost final expense insurance that has just been approved in your state. Our program is designed to cover 100% of your burial or cremation expenses. Our licensed agent is here to provide more information on how these affordable plans can benefit you and your family. Would you like more information about these new affordable final expense insurance plans?
Yes.
How old are you?
67. 67. Come on. 67. Dang it. Dang it. Man, and I did everything right on that, too. I did everything right. That's the right age to say, too, to get them to stick with me. Anyways, it's crazy. All right, very good. All right, let's see here. Okay, very good. All right, let's see here. And let's see here. Donald in New Mexico says, hey, Sal, I don't care how much silver is in the London vaults. Maybe if they run out, their manipulation will stop. Let them manipulate the paper price. There you go. Yes, indeed. All right, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't think they're going to run out, though. I think they're going to get more in somehow. All right, let's see here. Yeah, I should have told them to get off my lawn. That's exactly right. Let's see here. And where are we at? We've got William Fender says, I wonder where all that missing silver went to. Don't look over here, over there. I got it all. I bought it all this past weekend. No, I'm kidding. All right, let's see here. Corn is going to go have some seafood. All right. I love crab meat. Have some crab meat for me while you're out there. Well, Donald in New Mexico, it doesn't help to ask a spam or a bot what they're wearing. I wish I could. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right. Super hard. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. But the thing is, voice recognition approval to hack your accounts via AI as a person was not a human. That is kind of a concern, but I tell you what, that might be very difficult to do for that kind of stuff over the phone. I don't think anything really great that can do that over. Probably know that. They probably know that that's what's going on. Let's see here. And we've got the Sarge says, interesting reading, sir. Still stacking. Thank you, sir. Thank you, the Sarge. Appreciate it. Andrew McComber says, Rafi Farber had a good point. LBNA and COMEX will convert some supply into bullion to take advantage of these insane premiums. Stackers, hold the line. Do not sell. I definitely don't recommend selling either. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's see here. And you've got Daniel Penna says they aren't going for paper, only metal. All right. Mark B, what do you promise? We need a record. You guys, we need a record. We need a record of it in the chat. Saying I promise isn't going to cut it. What do you promise? You've got to say what the promise is. And if you're going to be a moderator, you've got to actually, I think if you're going to be a moderator, you've actually got to do some moderation. Help me out. Help a brother out. It's not just about having a wrench. It's about posting links for me and stuff there. So say it in a complete sentence, Mark B, and say it in a complete sentence and spell it correctly too. Let's see here. Melbourne Stacker. It's the channel membership to join. There's a little join button, and that's how you that's how to get the little name there. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. And that's just it. You know, this really is about, I do take the name calling thing, you know, some people, I mean, I look at it this way. Yeah, some people can name call if they're having a little bit of fun with others, but others, it can be something that's an insult. And, you know, there's one thing if Donald and New Mexico called each other a little name in good fun. That's one thing, but I just don't think it's a good thing to do. Overall, this is why, especially as a moderator. All right, very good. Jay Gills, I just got here and don't know if you talked about the billionaire lady. Yes, I did. Jay Gills, I did a whole video on it. In fact, just as a, if you go over here and you click on my videos and you type in billionaire, it pops right up. I did this 8 days ago, so check that video out. Jay Gills, I encourage you to watch that video in full because I talk about it and let's see what happens. I actually still kind of question it, but you'll see in that video. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Wow. All right. Well, I guess these two people don't want to be moderators, I guess. All right. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Let's see here. Ray Gilgriff says, silver shortage coming soon. All right. Well, hey, we shall see. We shall see. And Ray Gilgriff says, those paper traders should call it what it is. Paper, not silver. That's right. It's just a representation of exposure to silver. Yes, indeed. All right. Silversmith says, I would very well drop back under $20 again in the paper market next week. That's why I sold 40 ounces on this spike. Next time I sell is at $25. All right. There we go. All right. So there you go. Silversmith has set a level to where he'll sell and where he'll buy. All right. Unlocked is here. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just stopping by. He is. Good to see you. Toker Talk says, platinum is drying up on the COMEX even faster than silver. I'm watching with popcorn in hand. All right. That is interesting. And platinum is. I'll have to look into that, Toker Talk. That's wild. Randy Katie of them says, to the moon. It seems like I've read these types of stories before. It's extremely difficult to understand these metals markets. Common sense doesn't apply. It's crazy. This is why I don't like to speculate too much on as far as conspiracies there. Hey, good to see Mrs. Coin Crew is here. Welcome. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. Glad you are here. Silver Scientist says, drain them and put the silver in the hands of the people. All right. We'll see. We shall see. But the thing is you buy as much silver as you want, they don't have to sell it, right? They can just cash it out. They're not obligated in most cases. Let's see here. Donald Ross Harris, I am in favor of eliminating derivatives from some of the financial markets. I think for precious metals, they should be gone. I really do. Now, silver is an industrial metal as well as a precious metal. So I don't know how that would work, but I think for gold, it should definitely be gone. And I think for some cases, I think there ought to be maybe 2 silver markets, one for physical stacking in bullion form, and then also the silver that is utilized for industry, maybe. Maybe that's what would be a good compromise there. So good question, Donald. Yes, indeed. I think probably most people would be in favor of that, by the way, is my guess. The Joshman says, by the time the global market crashes, all the physical silver will be gone. So I suspect PM will not crash with the crash, but instead rally. Yeah. Well, and we'll see. I don't think that'll... I'd be very surprised if that happened. I'll put it this way. All right. Yeah, bring Alan Gold in here, Sergeant Gold. Bring him in. Bring him in. Yes, indeed. Sal's Gals make the Salivation Nation great again. That they do. Coins A to Z, for sure. That's right, Jay Gills. I think you're right. COMEX can settle in cash. They don't have to issue anyone in their physical silver, but you can get it. But there's some hoops to go through. I think some people have done it, actually. But you're right. They can settle in cash. They're not obligated. I understand. Very good. All right. That's right, Mark B. But the problem is you called them a name. That was the issue. So it wasn't a point. I'm fine with you supporting Trump. I mean, I do too, but I think you went too far with the name calling. So that's why all you have to do is say that you promise not to call anybody names in a heated argument anymore. And that's all Terry's got to do too. And Terry's got to promise not to time anybody out unless they specifically ask for it. Yes, indeed. In complete sentences, spelled correctly, by the way. So we have it on the record. Yes, indeed. All right, and that's all I'm going to say about it. And in fact, if you two want to do that, it's a very simple thing. It's a very simple thing to do. All you have to do is just do as I ask, and then you'll get it back. But the thing is neither of you two really were of any benefit to have. It's just a status symbol for you two. So I don't even know why you even. I think that's just it. You just want it as a status symbol. Neither of you have used it to help out on the channel, which is really what it should be for. So there's that. So all right. Mark B says no more name calling. All right, it's like getting blood out of a turnip. All right, now Mark B, you don't have to say this, but I hope you will help me out with links and stuff like that. Okay, like CCT does, and also help out with moderating services with spammers as well too. Now those you can get rid of, but those are pretty obvious. But there you've got it back. All right, let's see here. Eagle Steve. Well, Eagle Steve, actually, I disagree with that. If you don't know anybody here, I would not, because there are some people on this channel that actually do support the Democrats, and we want to be respectful to them as well. Unless you know each other very well, I wouldn't discourage anybody from being called names. All right, very good. All right, so there you go. So Mark B's agreed. There you go. And Chuck and Plata's got a wrench too. But yeah, so all you people with wrenches, help me out on the channel with the spammers and with links if I ask you to post a link. That's what it's there for. All right. Do not abuse privileges. All right. All right. All right. So good. That's all I'm going to say about that. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, Ozzy, you have to post your thoughts again. It's probably too far up there. Say my name and I'll check it out. Let's see here. Nicholas Nasty says, I don't like the commemorative stuff. I'm going numismatic. I'm going pre-33 gold and Morgans. Understandable. Although some of the commemorative stuff is numismatic as well too. Some of it is, or some of it has begun that way. Jeffrey Jackson says, "No way." Yes, well, and that's just it. I'm leaving myself room. If there is a commemorative program that really does excite me or I like, I'll buy them. Otherwise, I'm done. Keeping up with the collection. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. Okay, let's see here. What do you call Lindsay? I call him a Gramnesty. Lindsey Gramnesty. Yes, indeed. And Matt Deckard says the Mint still wants your cash. They sure do. I'll take it. And I'm still going to be buying from the Mint, just not keeping up with this commemorative collection. It just depends on what stuff. We'll probably be buying much less of the Mint. But anyways. And we've got the Mojave Gold says, I love the commemoratives, but I will only buy past issues that have established trading values on the secondary market. For many years, I no longer had any interest in trading directly with the U.S. Mint. I am quite happy to wait until their products have aged and fully matured. Yes, I understand. And the thing is yeah, that's probably what I should be doing too. But to keep up with collections and not knowing what the secondary market's going to be like at some point in time, I don't know exactly. That's kind of a gamble for me, so I just buy it direct from the Mint. But you're right, Mojave Gold. Silver Struck, thank you so much. Just dropped by to say slurp. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. All right, very kind of you. And I'm going to give you 10 push-ups. Silver Struck, another great channel, by the way. Yes, indeed. All right, before I do this push-ups, Ozzy says, already 2 prices for silver, physical, and silver miners. Crimex is meant to represent the final refined retail price, nothing more, nothing less. That's right. Well, that's true. The silver miners that's a whole different market. That's essentially getting in the stock market. I talk about that on my channel too. The silver miners are completely different than the physical price of silver. A final refined retail price, or actually it's not even retail, it's wholesale price. Retail price is the price that you pay with premiums. So yes, so that's how I think about that. Yes, indeed. All right, here we go. So this is where Mark B could have come in action here, but CCT got him instead. Mark B could have handled that. Oh, he did. Good job, Mark B. Got it. You can time them out too, and I can hide them. Very good. All right. Thank you so much, Mark B and CCT. All right, good. Thank you, Mark B. Putting it to good work for you. Thank you, Mark B. Good job. All right. Very good. Nice. Nicely done. See, that's what I'm looking for in a moderator. I would expect the same from Terry, but Terry's not going to, she apparently does not want that wrench, apparently. And that's okay. We gave her a shot. We gave her a chance. Let's do 10 push-ups for Silver Struck. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah. All right. Yes, indeed. Okay. All right. James Miller says the Mint is getting carried away. Yeah, they are with the prices. And I also did not mention in this video about me stopping buying the commemoratives as their cheap packaging. Cheap packaging. It's crazy. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Silver King says, I got done with the U.S. Mint a long time ago. I'm still a fan of old school Eagles, Morgans, and Peace Dollars. But that's the end of it. Very nicely done video. Thank you, sir. Thanks, Silver King. You're not alone. A lot of people like that comment. Yes, indeed. All right. And we've got Eric says, so they continue to flood the market, but expect prices for exclusivity. Sounds like the government. Yes, indeed, Eric. Good to see you, by the way, my friend. All right. And let's see here. Donald in New Mexico says the legislation you are talking about here is likely to fail to pass. Oh yeah, it's not going to right. Yeah, it's going to fail to pass. Legislators present many bills that never see the light of day. That's true. I think honoring the fallen firefighters is a good idea. I think it can be done with a single coin in silver, another in gold, and one in clad. The stupidity of legislators is ongoing. My Purple Heart $5 gold coin is now in the mail. I like collecting commemoratives, silver dollars, and BU gold coins, and do not care to have a complete set of commemoratives. I pick and choose which programs to support. I don't buy the NLB $5 coin. Never say never. Yes, no, that's right. And that's right, Donald. And see, I'm a completist. I'm just stopped. And I may still buy some commemorative coins. And you're right, Donald. You're exactly right. But the thing is this really just took the cake for me. Because let's say that they were to pass it, the fact that they could do it means that, and the fact that they've already done a lot of stuff, that was just icing on the cake. And I mentioned in the video that I think it's unlikely to pass as well, too. So, yes, indeed. Very good. All right. Okay. BDK says, it's nice to know you like baseball. Which team do you follow, Sal? Well, I'm not really a big fan of baseball. I like those coins. BDK, I'm sorry to disappoint you there, but I don't really know a whole lot about baseball. But I guess if I was going to pick a team, it'd be the Orioles, perhaps. Yes, indeed. All right. Silver Wolverine says, I am done too, but it's easier for me since I never started, except for the 2022 privy. All right. There you go. Yes, indeed. That's right. And we've got CA6 says the following here. Going out to dinner nowadays seems like slurping and not smart. However, my family is of the opinion that we should enjoy it now. We might not even get a chance in the nearest future. With the food shortages and bug meals planned for us, wow, that was some sentence. Anyway, we cook most of our meals at home, saving a lot of money. As part of these savings go towards dining out as a means to create good memories and motivate us to pinch a penny whenever we can. Very good point. Yes, indeed. Sounds like you're being smart. Living smart. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. Yes, indeed. Okay. All right. Have a good night, CCT. Appreciate you. Thank you, CCT. Have a wonderful evening, sir. All right. Jim C says, I buy modern commems on auctions only and only at or below their melt value. I no longer buy anything from the U.S. Mint. There you go. Smart man, Jim C. Yes, indeed. All right. Safety. 13. I agree. Too many commemoratives. If this passes or approved, I've not been buying all of these even this year. That's right. Just too much. In 1995, 96, there was a lot of stuff. It was crazy. All right, Evil Cowboy, I'm from Texas. We are in a severe drought. Food shortage is real. Yes, indeed. Praying for you guys out there in Texas. Yeah, it is. It's been a tough time. Yes, indeed. Wow. So food shortages are real, especially there in Texas. Yes, indeed. And we've got Celtic Knot. I'm converting to lower mintage Homer Simpson commemorative bullion round. There you go. All right, Celtic Knot. Yes, indeed. Tucson Bubba. Very good. All right, can I have a blue screwdriver? There you go. I need to get, what is that? Orange juice and vodka. Is that what that is? Here we go. Here's a slurp in your honor. Dan Rumble is here. He says, food shortages and bug meals. Tasty. Oh, yeah. There's never food shortage. There's always bugs, right? That's right, Dan. Exactly right. Very good. Let's see here. And we've got Melbourne Stacker. Well done, Sal. Thank you, my friend. Well done being done, he says. Knife Survival says, should have been like that from the start. Government gold and silver, screw them. Yes, indeed. Exactly right. I hear you. All right, Zephiel Sullivan Metal, don't quit now. 1982 to 2082. Oh, my goodness gracious. Keep it going, he says. All right. Don't ask us congratulations without paying those premiums. You can stack twice as much. True that. Or just collect other things. This is more likely what I'm going to do. Silver Wolverine says, I think this is the right move, Sal. Congrats. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. There's a good stopping point. 40 years of coins. I think that's a good stopping point. Silver King says here, don't worry about the LBMA Silver Vault. Worry about your own Silver Gold Vault. If you do it that way, you will be much better off. Exactly right. Very true. Mint today, UAG. I'm very conflicted. I'm a disabled vet. One of the Purple Heart 3-coin set and also the 3-coin set for Negro League. And financially, the government just hasn't paid me what is owed, and I had to pass. Well, I'm sorry, Mint today, UAG. If anything, you should get a discount for your service, especially as a disabled veteran. And thank you for your service. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. Very good. Oh, yeah. Let's march on ahead here. We've got other comments here we're going to get to in this live stream tonight. By the way, appreciate all you guys being here. I want to encourage you to subscribe to and check out Hoosier Stacker's channel. He is doing a live bingo night today where you can win bingo. There's giveaways and also playing bingo. We're going to go there here after I'm done here. Mojave Gold says it almost sounds like the repository warehouses and ETFs are playing musical chairs with the silver. Yes. There's good delivery bars are amazing. My largest bars are 5,000 grains each, 10 plus ounces. I'm planning to cast several 1 kilogram 999 flour bars later this year. Interesting. Be dwarfed by those big silver beauties. Yes, indeed. Wow. Pretty crazy. All right, Welchco Service is here. Celtic Knot is here. Homer Simpson Stacks Commemoratives. There you go. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. Rocky Superstar says, Sal, I have not been buying these commemorative coins. I am not into these metals. Understandable, Rocky. Understandable indeed. Richard Metcalf says, although I have a few modern collectibles, I've never really been into the modern collectibles. I might go for the Morgans, but that's about it. Yes, indeed. And then I got them for 2021. I'm probably not going to be collecting those every year either. Yes, indeed. All right. And Mitch Hawkins says, okay, let's see here. This is a pretty big comment. We might skip. Let's see here. 1796 for 1 ounce, 3/9 gold for July 2022. Let me just get over here. We can read this. I think we can make it happen. That could have been the floor for silver's potential bounce to record highs. I'm hoping for 15, but that would put the dead cat free to put the rest for good. What if it turns out that silver is our salvation, not because of intrinsically based value, but because of a defense for humanity and exposure to the real enemy? How intelligent are plagues? 5,000 years of silver, but alas, or nanotech the world for war, tyranny out of our hands. Perhaps a feller would run for president asking, what if you'd nanotech real money, printed on hemp paper, put it back into people's hands without a single mark? In my humble opinion, CBDC is the mark. You still own nothing and love it. That's right, exactly. Well, anytime there's tech involved, there's a fear that it could lead in that direction. So be careful what you wish for. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. We've got Sterling Cannabis says, you have been fired from the custodian of the mint. Sal, why? You need to be the holder of the stupid ideas that come out from the mint. They need to go back to minting 2.5 gram, 90% silver mercury dimes. That would be nice. D. Lucas says, Sal, you purchased approved Purple Heart commemorative coin, so did I. Till just right milk spot at the open proof field. Thank God my other colorized version does not. I've not gotten my colorized version yet. Apparently there's some issues with it. But yes, indeed. All right. All right, thank you so much. Thank you, Jeffrey Jackson. I hope everybody dreams about wrenches tonight. He's actually the one that inspired the offer to Terry, which she did not take. But we tried our best, Jeffrey, didn't we? Thank you, Jeffrey Jackson. Have a good evening, sir. 2A enthusiast. This is nothing but a money grab. And you know what? To a degree it is. And it's transparent because our surcharges are go to the causes that the commemorative programs give. But anyways. Robert Storbach says here, I have collected various commemorative over the years. I'm disgusted with the mint this year. I ordered the colorized version of the Purple Heart, which was supposed to be shipped. Now it's wait till 7/22. Same here. I don't understand that some people already received their colorized coins. I think they found a lot of problems with them. Milk spotting, I think, and that's why they're not shipping the other ones out. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right. Now, where are we at here now? Nowhere Man says, I'm done too. All right, Nowhere Man. He's with me on that. Jeff Shaw says, I don't blame you for not collecting commemorative coins anymore because I make too many of them. Some of the commems that you did videos on, I thought because I like design, so thanks for that. I admire that you tried to collect them all. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate that, Jeff. Well-rounded wild ones. Drag them all out and tell us about them in another video. Well, I'm probably going to do that, But I'm going to take a poll about it to see who would actually watch that video before I do it, because that's a lot of work. And Well-Rounded Wild Ones, I did that before up until 2015. So go to my channel and search for complete commemorative as a search term, and you will see that video. But I might update it too, but it's going to require a commitment of viewership. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Sterling Cannabis, the commemorative coins all suck when it comes to the design. This is why I buy them. The metal was available at melt. The packaging a huge waste in my opinion. All right, thank you, Sterling Cannabis. Theta Phoenix says, that's why many commemoratives, that's way too many commemoratives for that. I can understand one coin, but not that many. I only collect commemoratives I like. They generally don't have a good resale value, but if they did, a low premium, I'll stack them. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. Okay. Where are we at? Zardoz with 2 thumbs up. Thank you, Zardoz. Appreciate that. Very kind. I think Zardoz is in the chat with us, or he was earlier. Silver Mountain says, U.S. Mint equals late night coin hustler shows. All right, yeah, that's true. That's actually a good point. And Greg McCaslin says, don't fall in love with the stuff that you don't love you back. That's right, exactly. And one thing's for sure is that 1995 Special Olympics silver dollar does not love me back. Culture for Currency says, let me get over here to where I can make this happen here. Let me get over here. Not there, but over here. Here we go. Now we can make some effort. I wish U.S. Mint Post Office would get in position to try and use business principles in their organization. Marketing analytics would really do a number of their design and desirability. Anything that is a government funded has a tendency to not be tenacious in their appeal to become cash positive. All right. Yes, indeed. Very good. True that. I agree. And listen, I wish they would have just keep their packaging consistent with the previous issues too, by the way. I'm just saying. But I agree with the culture of currency. All right. Nice. Let's see here. And let's get over here. We've got Mark B. Same here, Uncle Sal. Thank you. All right, Mark B. I have another task for you as a moderator. Mark B, can you go to Hoosier Stacker's channel and post his link in the comments? And I'm going to pin that comment, Mark B, so people will go there for the bingo. We're going to go there after this live stream is over, and you guys can subscribe to his channel. That's Hoosier Stacker. All right, Chris Aguilera says, everyone I know has been buying and holding for the last 2 years. Yes, indeed. Yep, hold on. That's the thing to do. You got to hold on. Joker's Wild, great video. Thanks, Sal. Thank you so much, Joker's Wild. Appreciate it. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I'm ready to do some curls. I could do some curls too, Sergeant Gold. And let's see here. All right, we've got Brian Stone says they will probably do the woke thing with so many commemoratives. Planned ads and commercials are killing me with the gay and other weird agendas. Yep, I know, I hear you. The woke stuff is insane. Insane in the membrane, Brian. You're right. Thomas Crown says, when joy becomes a burden, it's time to move on. Sad to hear the Sal, but don't be a slave to a U.S. Mint. That's actually a very good point. I do not want to be a slave to the U.S. Mint, for sure. All right, thank you so much, Hoosier. Mark B has posted a link to Hoosier Stack. We're going to pin that comment. Thank you, Mark B. So this is Hoosier Stacker's channel. So post, oh, thank you. FIL did it as well, too. So if you subscribe to Hoosier Stacker, we're trying to get him over 1,000 subscribers. And he's got a good little silver bingo game happening. Some giveaways, too, so check it out. We're going to do that next. John S. says here, they made Silver Eagles too expensive to purchase. Demand is down, so is production. They are on collector level. That's right, exactly. All right. What are my pronouns? I own all the pronouns. I have copyrights on all the programs. It's she, it, her, them, they, hi, hello, and me. No, I don't know. I own them all. They're good. All right, let's see here. Will, Mark B, or maybe ZFIL will get rid of that one for me. Maybe ZFIL will get, let me see here. Hold on a second here. Let me see here. All right, very good. Good job. Good job, Zephiel. You got him. And then when I am over here, I can go through to... very good. All right. We got it. We got it. Nice, nicely done. And the thing is you know those spam bots are you can't it's an automated thing. It's not an actual person. Good to see the multi-gun man. Welcome. Glad you're here. Tony Calborn says the beat for silver should be up, but negative. There's crap loads of gold in the ground and silver. Introspective in the skies is rare. Don't be put off your silver by silver shills. Silver will eventually go 1-1 with gold and then surpass it. Well, Tony, that's the thing. Don't be put off your silver by silver shills. The silver shills are the ones that are saying that silver is going to go 1-on-1 with gold and surpass it. Not going to happen. That's falling in line with the silver shills. Do not give in to the silver shills. That's for sure. It will never be 1-to-1 with. I bet my life on it. It will never happen. Way too common compared to gold. Way too common. And there's an older channel that used to peddle that nonsense, and he's no longer around. It's crazy. Did a disservice and did more to actually harm the silver community than help it. Pretty big channel, too. Chris in SoCal, the U.S. Mint has such potential if it could just get its act together and get some better designs. That's right. Hank Lennox, thank you, Chris in SoCal. I never liked the premiums on the commemorative coins. Stick to the high relief gold coins, especially the 2017. The one looks like Big Mike support the LGBT community. Time to wake up and get woke. There you go, Hank. Well, I've actually got that in order, believe it or not. All right, and we've got, let's see here. We've got, I told you a year ago to stop buying U.S. Mint products. Did I not? I don't remember if you did, but anyways. I'm still going to be buying some of them. Yeah, good question, Donald New Mexico. How long have I been pumping love chat? That's a good question. Great video, like always. I try not to buy from the U.S. Mint, Eldelfo. All right, thank you, Eldelfo. Blue, hi, Uncle Sal. I'm watching this video while you are airing the live stream at this very moment. Well, thank you. That was so 23 hours ago. We're back at it again, Blue. Duke Nukem says a 2.5-ounce silver military medal series is pretty much it for me. Other than the Morgan piece, yes, indeed. All right. William Grimes says, I would never collect something that is being made to be collected. All right. Yeah, that's actually a good point. I can understand that. And addicted to minis and loving. I have several collections going right now. I'm concentrating on 1 silver coin per country on the earth. I bet the Bulletin paid $110 for an Azerbaijan proof coin today. This could get rough. Yes, indeed. Well, that's actually a good way to collect, an impressive way to collect. Yes, indeed. Gyoza says, prices will go parabolic as soon as everyone finds out there's no gold in Fort Knox. Likely not to happen. I think there is gold in Fort Knox. I don't blame you. I'm definitely not a completist. All right, there you go. Thank you. Chad Lichtenstein. Appreciate it. AIDS. You want to know what he means by AIDS? This is something that we had to do for a video game that we play. We're going to play it again tonight. Stay tuned to find out about it. Thought you was going to announce your new appointment as U.S. Mint Director, Yankee Pride. Oh, man. Part of me wishes I could be. But anyways. Lusa Iceheart, AIDS, here from the live stream. There you go. Intro with the gold. All right, there you go. He liked that. Lusa Iceheart, watching these old videos. Stick around for the game coming soon to find out what it's about. I have a good one. Tucson Bubba, thank you for being here, Tucson Bubba. Have a good night, my friend. Have a good night, sir, my friend. Welcome. Always appreciate you. Spokane Silver Stacker. I'm not in a commemorative that much. Would have to be a subject matter design of something that I do like. I do have some of the Olympic ones because I'm a big fan of the Olympics, and they made a lot of Olympic coins, that's for sure. But to collect every commemorative that the Mint put out, well, hats off to you all. That's a tough and expensive task. And now with as many as they're proposing, well, exactly right. No problem, Mark B. I thank you for helping out with it. I don't think we get the same out of Terry. She just wants it as a status symbol. sadly. But, you know, my offer still stands with her, but she's not interested in that. Because it would involve her being actually humble for once. Yes, indeed. All right. Frank Pop says, what's left to commemorate? Yeah, you'd be surprised. They can find a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Middle Coast Motors is here. Good to see you. Boris Bulliak says, Uncle Sal, a few days ago I saw a clip from 7 years ago with you showcasing your collection then. Yes, indeed, you remember it. Very good. I feel you on all fronts. Mostly if I buy what I like, the adult toy. While it's a noble cause, I think that many different commemorative designs in 1 year is too much changing the norm. I would either be a huge or a dud. I'd keep an eye on attitude. I know it's hard for a completist, but I still have a blank spot for my dime album and a lowly 69p 3 years worth of dimes, rolls, plus change and rolls at convenience stores have hit produced yet for me. One yet. Part of the fun is to have some holes left open. That's true. That didn't come out quite the way I wanted. The chase is the juice. Good point, Boris. Great comment. Yes, indeed. All right. Very, very good. All right. All right. Very good. Let's see here. Fossil Metal says, great decision, I think. Way too many for a series. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Fossil Metals. No IQ. I wish they still had those deals. I might be able to afford an ounce of gold. There you go, No IQ. Yes, I agree. Chateau Bullion says, I think it's a good decision to stop. Otherwise, you'll be buying perpetually. My only commemorative coins are the 2019 Apollo 11 series. Got them from the U.S. Mint, from gold to silver, and that was some experience trying to order through the U.S. Mint. It sure was. And they also have a 5-ounce version as well. Pumping adult toys. Yeah, a long time, Donald, a long time. I tell you. Liquid Electrum says, very informative. My LCS sells commemorative gold for 5% over spot. That's the lowest of all the gold for sale. So I buy them sometimes along with foreign gold. Gold is gold. I try not to get wrapped up in that kind. But it is what it is. Sometimes I still do. Yes, indeed. DD Prepper, Sal, you've done a great job stacking, but I don't blame you for making the change. I have a few collectibles with limited mintage, but mainly been stacking ounces. But those collectibles cost so much per ounce. Yes, indeed, they sure do. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Sean Corliss says, we have the same problem here in England. The Royal Mint churns them out in the millions. But for the gold ones and others practically worthless, the Eagles sell well here between $50 and $75 each. But there's a tax on those, 20% no tax on gold. Yes, indeed. Yep, that's a crazy tax in the VAT in England. Silver Ghost, yeah, I don't think I'll be ordering that coin commemorative President Biden having a successful bowel movement during a press conference. Yes, indeed. Apparently he got COVID again. He had COVID, then got recovered and got it again. Yes, indeed. Crazy. I don't know how that happens, but apparently it did. Pat Dolan, it's time everybody teach U.S. men a lesson. It's become a fool's hobby. They are greedy and dishonest. Thank you, Pat Dolan, for your opinion on that. Yes, indeed. Although it's really Congress that mandates that the mint produces those coins. Silver Ghost, maybe if you can find a couple that are okay and have a good packaging, hold on to. The rest ditch the packaging and hold on to sell them. The spot metal price goes up. You can get most of what you spent on them. Yes, indeed. True that. True that. Oh, boy. All right. Where are we at? Let's see here. CB 750. Sal, that's an expensive hobby. So much premium. Good luck. 1982 to 2022. Big collection you have there. Yes, indeed. Sure is. Sure is. M. Nice says, I would say just get the ones you really like. If you love the design, go for it. It's kind of like blah, pass. Chances are your portfolio will perform better that way anyway. Yes, indeed. Well, I didn't really collect them to make money on them either, just as a completist, but yeah, I digress. But thank you, M. Nice. The Hot Shot commemorative coin program is so both to honor the Granite Mountain Hot Shots and to raise $11.25 million for the Yarnell Fire District if this program sells out. But likely it won't sell out. That's just a big, huge goal to try to make. There's better ways to do it, I think, probably. All right. Customer says, I used to collect pandas as the design changed every year. I hear some very rare ones. I have some very rare ones. but stopped dead in my tracks when they went from 1 troy to 30 grams. Agree. I did the purchase of First Step of the Moon models from the U.S. Mint because I love the design. Yes, indeed, that's right. Very good, very good. All right. And where are we at here? Let's move forward to the next comment, shall we? Abraham Lincoln, if the U.S. Mint puts out that many different coins, be prepared for terrible quality control. Yep, probably so. Gold Chick, it's not possible to copyright a push-up. That's ridiculous. How can you post a link to it? Well, Gold Chick, actually, I went ahead and didn't challenge it because I just assumed that I use on-hold music from a scam call. And then when it was still there later on, after I thought I had trimmed it out, I went and listened to it, and all it is just me counting. So it must have been something that was close enough to some other thing or what have you. I should have challenged it, but I wanted to get back to... Anyways, it's crazy. Anyways, Lawrence, I'm a Morgan collector, but not the recent 2021 because it was never intended for circulation. And I have way too many mint CTNS, whatever that means. No coins from the mint that's out there now is plenty for me. Age is worth something. All right, very good. All right. And then this comment. Well, Sal, at the LCS, a collector locally died, and he had $1.6 million in receipts. That being said, he had a lot of high-end coins, these sets, and he paid way too much. His family was lucky they had received $700K. The only coins that sold for more were the high-end Morgan dollars. Yep, that's right. True that. Thank you, Silver Survivor. Glad to be here. Glad you're here. Welcome. Glad you're here. Yes, indeed. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for the thumbs up, too. If you haven't thumbed this video up, we welcome those thumbs up if you're so inclined. Yes, indeed. THS, you are the best, Sal. All hail, Sal. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Donald Gooden says, it's almost $30 not too long ago. Now it's rocketing to over $20. It'll never go where we want it to go. I know, I understand the frustration. I certainly do. Justin Sartain, badminton, bad. Badminton. Can you imagine? Badminton, that's a game, right? They should have people that love coins and coin collecting work there. Yes, indeed. That'd be nice. All right. Lloyd Singer says, I'm only interested in stacking precious metals based off the number of ounces I can get from my buck. Bars, rounds, and proven coins like eagles, buffaloes, and maple leaves. There you go. Well, that's just it. That's a stacker, not a collector. Eric Wallace says, I know I kind of relate to this with Chris Dwayne's Silver Shield collection and him issuing a new silver round every single week. Yeah, it's insanely overkill. You want to talk about a money grab? Now, that's a money grab right there. There's no question about that. And I think it's still happening. Even though every round is a limited edition, and so you have a premium to pay, I simply cannot afford to buy the newest edition on a weekly basis. And not only that, but, you know, you have too many of limited issues. It becomes one big mishmash of oversaturation even within your own products. It's absolutely insane. To me, that's a bad business practice, but who am I to say? I'm glad I never collected them either. I got a few of his stuff, but anyways. A Gold Maple. I have not been too fond of the Germanium Mint Silver Round, so he's not a fan of them. I do love their Yuri Gagarin Cosmonaut Silver Round. Yeah, that's pretty nice. So there you go, Gold Maple. And Think for Yourself says, my friend, the collecting never ends, so I stopped being a collector. One of my better decisions. Yep, and I understand that for some, it's just not good to collect. Although Corn did have a really nice collection of pre-33 gold coins. And I do hope he gets back into that again. But yes, totally understandable. Thank you, Corn. Better Buffalo says, maybe we are seeing the beginning of a climate change agenda appearing on U.S. Mint products. I would not be surprised to see. And I would not be surprised to see that kind of stuff happen. Donovan Robbins says, stick to the mint coins and eliminate the metals from your purchasing. You can still be a completist if you choose to ignore the metals and stick to the coinage. That said, with that many firemen to commemorate, I think it would have done them in quarters. That would make some nice proof sets with a small batch of quarters again, given the $100 charges for the sets. That's right, Donovan. But the thing is they are making other coins like the one I'm missing is the gold half-ounce coin, which is very, very expensive right now from 2020. Very expensive. Tony, I really like some of the series, but I only buy from the second-hand sources, and I never just one coin. And the deal must be a good, nice video. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate that. George Alexander, stack what you can when you can is always a good idea. True that. Very true. EMT, welcome to the Fed with the Mint Club. Welcome to the Fed Up with the Mint Club. Well, thank you, sir. All right. Appreciate that. Good night, Zardoz. Appreciate it. Shane Cummings says, good and valid point, Sal. Key point, yes. Let us remind ourselves that what first attracted us to our coins hobby in the first place. And that can be different for everyone. And that is okay. That is to be expected. Thank you, Shane. Yes, indeed. I appreciate your support on that comment. Edward Morley says, yep, OGP is the best way. Original government packaging. Yep. Pete O says here, when businesses flood the market with too much product, the market gets oversaturated and can affect the current value and possible liquidity. I've seen this with sports cars and Hot Wheels. There should be a finite amount of different coins and a set mintage for each coin. Collections change over time. That's the nature of collecting. So it sounds like a relief for you, Sal. Thanks for the great podcast. It certainly is a relief. These coin programs are expensive. It could be money going to other places. And so feel much more free to be banned on it. Yes, indeed. All right. Sal banned Terry. No, I doubt that. Let's see. All right. Well, there you go, folks. All right, let's get into our game tonight. All right. So you guys, thank you for sticking us out here. We're going to play a little game. And here's what we're going to do here. This is fun. And by the way, before we do that, make sure you subscribe to Hoosier Stacker. The link's there at the top. Mark B's got it. So here's what we're going to do. So I've got over 5,000 videos. Oh, let me get rid of this. Oh, how is that happening? I've already hidden the user from the channel. That's the same one that I hid before. How are they posting? I've blocked them already. This is crazy. I don't know how that happened, but anyways, it did. I'm going to try something here. Hold on a minute here for this love. I blocked it, so why are they able to still post here? I don't know. I checked their channel and I blocked it, or that scammer channel, but thank you. All right, let's see here. All right, let's get back over here. We have got, let's see here. Thank you, Truthful Troll. Take care. So here's what we're going to do, folks. We're going to have a little fun. Well, yeah, but this one shows it's blocked, Zephiel. I went to that specific channel. And I've showed it it's blocked, so I don't know why it's able to post. That's crazy. But we're getting rid of them. YouTube really needs to do something about these spammers. It's insane. It's absolutely insanity. All right, so here's what we do. Here's what we're going to do. So in the search button, you can search for anything. I've got 5,000 videos, so likely, no matter how crazy your search is, something is going to pop up in the search. That's what she said. So here's what we could do. When I say go, when I type go, type 3 pluses in your search term like this. And then I'm going to pick which one. And then we'll see what pops up. All right. So here we go. Go. And then what we'll do is when I find it, and then we will have you guys watch it and post that search term in the video. And we'll comment. So we're going to do the 5th one. So we got 1, 2. You got to put the 3 pluses in front of it. You got to put the 3 pluses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody stop. Ooh, that's a good one. Everybody stop. We got the 5th one. We've got a really good search term here. Walrus from Zephiel. Let's see what we do when we put walrus in. Man, this is going to be interesting to see what pops up. Look at that. Amazingly, a video popped up for walrus. And this is actually an interesting video with very few views. So you guys may be able to revive this thing. So Mark B, if you can go grab that video and post a link there. Thank you, M. Nice. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate your comment. And thanks for popping in here tonight. M. Nice, thank you, sir. You were awesome. Thank you, Richard Cranium, for participating as well. There's Richard Cranium. So, Mark B, if you can post a link to this video, Happy Halloween Coins, just grab that link and we'll put it in there. And then you guys can watch that video. And then you can type in the word walrus in there. Yes, indeed. All right. Very, very good. Let's see here. Very good. And let's see. So let's see. We're waiting for Mark B to get it. There. Oh, Zephiel's got it. Zephiel's got it. All right. Very good. Thank you, Zephiel. So there's the replaced message there. Very good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am the walrus. So that's the video to watch. You guys check it out. And then when you're done watching that video, it's only 3 minutes and 41 seconds. Head on over to Hoosier Stacker's channel. Give him a subscription. And watch his Silver Bingo. All right. Fun times. Thank you guys for being here. We had a great time. We will be back here tomorrow night at 6 p.m. for the Sunday Night Market Watch. Thank you guys for being here. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Have a good night.